Hello, welcome to my house, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to crochet a baby blanket. My mother has a twin and her twin is going to be a grandma soon and she will give the welcome to a baby girl. So we are making this blanket for her. In the last video of the last Wednesday I show you how to crochet the jacket. Well, now with this blanket you will have the whole wardrobe. So let's start. The materials for this blanket are 300 grams of sequin alice of medium thickness, look, and one hook of number 4. To start, we are going to make 90 chains. Okay, so let's start. So make a loop and we won't count this one, okay? Here we have 1, 2, 3. You should not tire work, okay? So we will continue until we have 90. For the second row, we are going to make Solomon's knot. I will show you how. You thread a little bit, insert into in the back of the thread and then make single crochet. We are going to make the Solomon's knot shorter because we want that our bubbles get puffy. Now count 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth, insert into and make single crochet. And again, one Solomon's knot. Pull, grab your yarn, insert into the back of the thread and make single crochet. Again, remember that you have to respect the same height for all the Solomon's knot. And at the end, make single crochet. Count 3 chains and in the fourth, insert into the chain here and make single crochet to start the next Solomon's knot, and like this the whole row. When you finish the row, turn around and now you will start making 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and you will insert into the knot and you will make 5 double crochets like this. So grab your yarn. Here you will have 3, then bring it through 1, then 2, and the last 2 together. You will make 5 double crochet in the same knot, like these ones, okay? Here I have 4, so I'm making the last one. And here we have 5. And again, you will make 5 double crochet in the next knot. We will always take the top of the Solomon, this one. Always this part, not this part, okay? So you will continue like this the whole row. You will make 5 double crochet in each Solomon. Remember, always taking the top of the Solomon, the knot. And I see you when I finish, okay? So continue making this row. At the end of the row, you will make 1 double crochet in the last chain. This we will close the row and then we will turn around and we will start making our Solomon's knot row. So make Solomon's knot and take the back of the thread like this and make single crochet. Remember to always respect the same height in all the Solomons. So we will make the Solomon shorter like this one. We are making the Solomon shorter because we want that our bubbles be a little bit puffy. So this is the secret to have a puffy bubble. We'll do it again so you can see how it is. So take the back of the thread, make single crochet, again respect the same height, and again single crochet. We will continue like this the whole row. Okay, so see you when I finish. At the end of the row, make single crochet, then turn around and make 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. And here we will start the bubbles row. Remember always taking the top of the Solomon's knot, and we will make 5 double crochet in the same knot, remember. So we will continue like this the whole row. So here we have 4. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. Well, so far it has to look like this. We have here 4, and now we will start the 5th double crochet. Well, then grab your yarn and start making the next 5th in the next knot. Remember always taking this knot, not this one. We will continue like this the whole blanket, okay? So you will make 1 row of bubbles, 1 row of Solomon's knot, then 1 row of bubbles with 5 double crochet, remember, in each knot, until you have the size and the square and the large of the blanket that you desire, okay? Remember that if you want a bigger and larger blanket, you will need more skeins of yarn, so take that into account. Personally, I don't like a bigger blanket because it's to cover your baby, it's not to grab it. So I like not a small blanket, but I mean a normal size blanket. So this will be the right side. So far it has to look like this. Well, I will continue making this blanket and see you when I finish, okay? Well, I finished. Here is the size of the blanket. I made 28 rows of bubbles. But guess what? I used more yarn that I told you at the beginning. I asked you to buy 3 skeins of yarn, but at the end I took another extra skein of yarn because I want my blanket a little bit bigger. So remember, you should buy more than you need. Well, at the end I made 1 row of single crochet in the whole blanket because here we will make the final edge. I suggest that you should make this row of single crochet loose, okay? To make the single crochet row, we will make it like this. We will make 2 single crochet in the top of the bubble and then 2 single crochet in this space in between the one bubble and one bubble. And we will make this single crochet row to make the final edge here, okay? Once you finish the single crochet row, we will start making 1 row of Solomon's knot. Before we made this Solomon's knot shorter for this stitch, but now we will make the Solomon's knot a little bit larger, as we used to make. We will insert into the hook and leaving 1 and 2 single crochets. The next Solomon's knot, then pull again and make single crochet. Remember that you always have to respect the same height in all the Solomon's knot. Lift 2 again, and in the third insert into. Okay, so I will continue like this and see you in the corner of the blanket. I ask you to stop here because here we will increase 1 stitch. To increase, we will make 1 Solomon's knot as we were making before. Okay, so we will insert the hook right into the next Solomon's. We won't leave spaces. You will make this in all the corners of the blanket, okay? And right next to the next Solomon, we will insert into. This is the way we are going to increase stitches only in the corners, okay? So we will make 4. Well, here we have 4. 1, 2. I will make the 4th, the last one, okay? It's very important that you don't skip this step, because if not, your blanket will be distorted. It will look like a spoon. So please don't forget this very important step, and remember to make 1 Solomon's knot in each stitch. Look, I made 1, 3 and 4 Solomons together without leaving spaces in between. Well, I will continue and remember to stop in each corner to make this. At the end of the row, we will close the row here in the next Solomon's knot. Here we will start making the second row of Solomon's knot for the final edge of her blanket. So we will make the Solomon's knot and remember to take always the top of the knot. We are going to continue like this all around our blanket, okay? Remember, this is the second row, so we are not going to make we are not going to increase stitches in the corner as we made in the first row, okay? It was just in the first row. So now continue like this. And remember that you should always respect the same height of your Solomon's knot. Well, we will make like this 5 or 7 rows. It's up to you. If you want more rows to make your blanket bigger, add more. If not, just 5 or 7, I think it will look good. Well, I will make 5, so I will continue and see you when I finish those. Here I have 5 rows of Solomon's knot. Remember that you should always take into account the yarn that you have left if you want to make more rows. Because we have also to make 1 row more of, this will be like the final touch to close our blanket, so you have to take into account that, okay? So I will teach you how you are going to make this final row, okay? So pay attention, this will be the last touch and with this we will finish. Grab your yarn because we are going to make 4 chains. Then make 1 single crochet in the second chain and then make 2 chains. This will be our final edge and this row is called peacock stitch. I will do it again so you can see how it is. So make again 4 chains, 3 and 4, and come back and make single crochet with the peacock with extended double crochet. And again in the next knot, okay? I will continue and see you when I finish the row. Well, here I finished, then cut your thread and make 1 chain. And with this we finish. Did you remember that in this part we made Solomon's knot after Solomon's knot because we don't want it that our blanket look like a spoon. Remember? Look how beautiful it looks because of this very important step that we didn't skip. So remember that you have to take that into account. Well, what do you think? I hope that you have enjoyed making this blanket as much as I did. I wanted to tell you something. My mother has a twin sister. They look exactly the same. And her name is Lupita Guadalupe. And she loves to knit as much as my mother and as much as I. So she taught me how to make this beautiful blanket. And now one of her granddaughters is going to have a daughter. So she made this blanket for her, and the name of her granddaughter is Lily, so that's why I will call this blanket Lily in honor of her. Lily is expecting a baby girl, so that's why we choose this yarn and in this color for her baby girl. So I hope you like it and enjoy. And remember that if you want to have these same materials, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es and you can see there all the catalog and different kinds of yarns and colors for babies. I'm sure you will love it. Also, you will find all the accessories, all the hooks, all the magazines that I make and everything. So I invite you to visit this website. And also, if you are close to Spain, you can go and visit the warehouse in Madrid. It's in Móstoles, Spain. The address is Street Camino de Carrasquillas 65 in Móstoles. Here I will leave you the address and all the information that you need if you want to visit this warehouse. Well, I'm very glad and very happy to share this blanket with you. Hope you like it. Hope you make for all your babies. And remember that if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to leave all your comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.